G'day everyone, Rascal here. Good to see you again. As you can see, this is round 1 of the new manufacturer season. Sorry it's a little bit late coming out. I'm a bit busy with things, but it's here now. Now you'll see me freak out a little bit because I've been put in a split. This is top, if not second split at the least. I've been put in with some very fast guys. This is my second attempt. The first attempt I was put in with some very fast guys like Metal Gear and all the rest of it as well. So I'm kind of freaking out, like, you know, how am I stuck with these guys? I'm not even A+. I wasn't that far off it, and even though after this race, anyway, you'll see. But yeah, I was freaking out a bit. So, and I managed to qualify really well. Thanks in large to this person, hey McEwen, how you going, mate? I managed to get a good lap by slipstream behind him, which put me in a really above the board. VLX GTR, how you going, mate? Thank you for the replay, because I forgot to save it. He's the one who gave me a copy of it. I managed to get 5th place, which, as you can see, my door number is 20. I'm ranked at the bottom for this lobby. That's how it goes. Diego, how you going, mate? Been ages since I raced him. Oscar Redfern, you too, because I didn't do last season. So there's a lot of guys here who I'm used to racing, who I haven't raced in a long time. Same for you, MKD. Macatan, yeah, he's another one I've raced before. Tazar, I think he's number 1 for Mitsubishi at the moment. So good on you, mate. Another Mitsubishi team up. Ikatosh, John Titero. Yeah, racing him a bit in the past. Good to see him again. Showman, never seen him before. Fat Furby, how you going, my mate? Really good friend. Go check out his channel. It's linked in to my channel. You'll see a link to Fat Furby's. Rosmo, how you going, my friend? A lot of old races with him in the past, and same with this is just a race. So yeah, probably half the field I've raced against before, and the other half definitely out of my league. But like I said, I got a good qualifying position, so I was like much better than I did in the other one. In my first attempt, in which I finished 17th, I think, or 18th. It wasn't very good. It wasn't pretty. So here we are, we're all starting. Now I haven't edited this race at all in the sense of cut anything, so it's a longer video, but that's because it was a good race, the whole race. I didn't see any need to edit it. So sorry for the longer video, but it is worth watching the whole thing. So, and I make some mistakes and stuff, and we'll go through that as we watch the video. But there's my good old Sculptech Lancer, or should I say Sculptech GT Omega / GT Plus Lancer, but Sculptech are my main backers, along with GT Omega, who, like I said, gave me a lot of help in my rig. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, how am I with these people, you know, especially like McEwen. I mean, that guy's rapid, VLX GTR, you know what I mean? These are guys I've dreamt about racing with, and I never thought I'd be up there racing with them. So we're going forward through here, and someone's got a penalty. Who is it? It's VLX GTR. He gets himself a half-second penalty. So I end up coming up behind him, and he's got to run up his rear end. And the one thing I noticed compared to like your third or fourth splits, which I usually race in, this upper split, like I'd say this is second split maybe, at the very least, with the people who are winning. These guys race a lot cleaner. It's a lot easier to race clean. And so I'm sitting here, it's not just behind, but keeping up with the LX GTR. And yeah, I'm getting a bit nervous, but instead of for the normal reason where someone's knocked me off or upset me, it's just like, wow, I'm finally racing this in a really fast ride. And I have not raced much in the past 6 months at all. I've barely touched any sim racing at all, let alone Gran Turismo. So yeah, I'm just like, wow. I'm obviously still got something in there. Those lessons David Terrell taught me have obviously sunk in, at least to some extent. So the tyre strategy for this was to go out on, or for me, was to go out on SOS and then finish racing meters. So I'm on SOS at the moment. Now, I know A. McEwen and I think the guy in the KLX dude in front of the VLX are on SOS. I'm not too sure. VLX, I'm not sure if he's on mediums or SOS. Have to have a look later on. But I have a feeling he's on mediums, just because I know I shouldn't be keeping up with VLX. That's just my opinion of my own skill level, being realistic here. Even though I'm only on 40, high 40s at the moment, realistically, I'm a low A+ driver. I've never been above 50s. That's kind of where my skill level generally sits. If I got it serious, I could maybe get into the 60s. But I think that's pretty much where my skill level's at the moment. To be honest, I haven't been practicing as much as I should, but that's how it is. But I do want to practice for the next round coming up, which will be round 4. I've missed the last 2 rounds, but the round 4 will be at Blue Moon Bay at the Speedway, and hopefully I've got a chance, because the Mitsubishi is geared for some reason to go really well at the Speedway. It's one of, if not the fastest cars around the Speedway. You've got it in Speedway BOP, so be interesting to see how that goes. I'll get on practicing for that tomorrow probably, considering I'm recording this at 3 AM Monday morning. It's Tuesday now, I think. So yeah. So yeah. I don't know if you see it then, I've got a little bit of a penalty, 2 seconds. I accidentally, VLX GTR braked a lot earlier than I expected him to. It was hard to see because it was out of things, but yeah, he braked a lot earlier than he normally did. So maybe he is on SOS, his tyres are starting to go. I mean, the GTR is a much heavier car. I knew the guys, I stayed online because I knew everyone else could get around me quite comfortably. And I managed to just keep my place in front of Oscar Redburn, who is another driver that I know is much faster than me. MKD in front of me, old DJ, he's more along my level. He's someone I'm used to racing. So yeah, that's more my comfort zone. So, but anyway, we're going around now, and where are we? Only on lap 8, so I think I end up pitting lap 11. Just being, even though I probably could have and pretty should have pushed it to 12, but having lost like 3 positions because of that penalty, I'm a little bit frazzled. I'm like, I don't want to drop too much further down the order. I was really hoping, like my aim was to get a top 10. If I could finish 10th or above, I would have been ecstatic. So that's kind of my aim for this race. So I don't want to lose too much more. And Oscar's all over my butt. And I can tell you now, he's on mediums. If he was on softs, he would be flying past me. So I know that's one position I'm going to lose further on down the road. Managed to make a position up there, thank goodness. So I'm back behind DJ, MKD. And honestly, it's just, I'm racing my heart out, and I'm really enjoying it too, because as you can see, it's a clean race, no one's running each other off, it's just really good, clean, hard racing. I can't remember the last time I've had a race where I've had to race so hard, and yet it's still been so clean. Because as everyone knows, down in the lower tiers, you know, things are a bit more messy. So I'm thoroughly enjoying myself, while at the same time crapping myself. So here we go, come along. Now Oscar's really up my butt, giving me a lot of pressure here. My lap time's starting to drop off. You know, so DJ's getting away from me, and that's what makes me decide to hit this lap. I feel like I'm starting to slow down. As you can see, there's a line of cars behind me. My last lap, as you can see, was 53.1. Very slow. I should be in the 52s on softs. So I figure, you know, I'm in 7th place. I'm going to pit now. I'm going to pit now and just go for broke on the mediums. So I come into pit and it's all good. As you can see, a couple of others pitted. So Retro was on mediums. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So A. McEwen, he pits and he goes out on softs again. Now, I made a mistake, and I don't realise it until maybe halfway through this lap. I put softs on again, didn't I, instead of mediums. So instead of one stopping it, as I planned, I've gone to 2 stop it. And when I do realise it, I don't lose it. I feel like cracking the, you know, shits, but I'm just like, okay, well, I've just got to make the most of it. The problem is, this track is really hard to pass on. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, I'm on soft tyres, try and make the most of this lap, see where I come out against the guys, because there's more guys pitting now. As you can see, they're starting to come out. And where do I come out? And I come out behind DJ by memory. Yep, come up behind DJ. Diego's just in front of him. So these guys are on mediums and I'm on softs. So it's like, I know I can catch these guys. Passing them is another matter. So I don't know if I can do that, and I'm quite aware of that, but I've got to do my best. There's no point quickly jumping in and going for mediums now, because I'd just be putting slower laps I know I can. I'm just gonna. I just committed myself to doing a last lap dash on and switching to mediums there, seeing how well I could do. So I managed to get out ahead of Oscar Redburn there, but remember, like I said, he's a lot faster than I am, and he's now on softs. So you got Diego there, DJ, now myself, with Oscar behind me. And as you can see, I'm catching up to Diego. Helps even more. He gets a, I think it's only a half second lead, because it wasn't enough to catch up with him. I tried, couldn't do it, but at least now I've got a slipstream. Problem is, I can't get past him either, because I am faster than him, but I don't want to do what I did with the LX GTR, you know, and get a penalty for accidentally bumping him off. So I've got to back off through here. As you can see, I am faster, but not enough to go for a nosedive in here. He keeps it nice and tight. Oscar's going around the outside. He's got the grip to do it. I let him. I see him on my radar. I'm like, fair enough, mate. Go for it. You're much faster than I am. I'm not going to fight the inevitable. So I'm still comfortably in the top 10 now. And you can see how much faster Oscar is already. He's pulling away quite fast. So, and unfortunately the Mitsubishi is really slow on the straight. It's a real weak point for it. So, it's reasonably strong around here if you get it damn right. Like, I run wide there. And it gives number 9 there, I've forgotten his name, a chance to get past me again. I don't really, I mean, I fight it, but I got myself a penalty as well. I think I went wide on the first corner, I can't remember, but it's a full 1 second penalty. So I'm in the empty here, I'm pretty much in the clear. I've lost any slipstream. There's John O'Keefe behind me. Okay, do what you can. I mean, what position am I in? I think I'm in 9th at the moment. Hard to see, I can't, in this editing screen, I can't see my position too well. But, yeah, pretty sure I'm in 9th position. And I'm pretty sure this is where I would have ended up if I had have been on mediums anyway. Just after, you know, watching everyone else's strategies, I would have, I probably would have been in 9th and probably ended up finishing 10th, to be honest, because I think Jono would have caught me. It's hard to tell. It's got that pack of 3 there. I'm not too sure, but it's just the way it is. So I'm catching up again slowly, as you can see. BJ is holding the guy behind him up as well. So, because I would have been travelling at about DJ's pace. So I'm catching up to him again, despite the penalty I got earlier. Nice. Okay, I'm in 10th, and as you can see, it's so hard to overtake someone here. It's so easy to defend on the short track. You haven't got the top end of the circuit. Now, okay, it's West Road. Yeah, it's West Road who's doing there. He's actually a pretty fast driver, and he was on softs. So the fact that he's faster than I am, and he couldn't get past DJ, who's on mediums at the moment as well. So DJ's doing a really good job, a really good job of banging now. So, but it's got me up in 9th, 3 seconds to the people behind me. Like I said, this is probably where I would have ended up had I been on medium. As you can see, the Mitsubishi catching up with the, is that a Jag? Is he in a Jag or SMR? I've got to have a better look. So I go for a move in here. I think I make it stick. It's hard to tell. Yeah, he's in a Jag. Nah, he pulls ahead of me again. And that's just horsepower. The Lancer just hasn't got it. I'm trying to keep pressure on him. Stay on the inside here. See if I can get on the inside. As soon as we come to a straight, Jag versus Mitsubishi, it's really hard, but I'm trying, I'm keeping it tight, I managed to pull it off. I'm actually pretty good through this section. It's probably my best section in the whole circuit, the short circuit or the big circuit. So, but now he's got my slipstream, plus he's got horsepower. So even if he might not have the grip, he's just got that power that I can't do much about. Like, I want to give him room. I'm trying to race as clean as possible with these guys. So when I see someone on the inside like that, I don't block them off. But again, my extra grip just manages to show through here again. Do I take this well? No, I don't take it the best. That's my exit. Exit's good, but again, he's well within slipstream range. So, he's in a Jag. There's nothing I can do here. There's only so late I can brake. My softs my tyres are on the ragged edge here. My soft tyres. Haven't done 11 laps on them, and 11 or 12 laps is the best you can get out of them. So there's not much. He's probably got the advantage being on medium. So, and I have to pit now, as you can see. We've had the bunch behind us catch up. It's me and DJ have been fighting. So there's Tether, my fellow Mitsubishi driver behind me. So Amy Killen's come in and pit and gone on mediums. Somehow manages to come out in third. I've done the same pit strategy as he has. Fat Furby's gotten ahead of me there. 16, 17, 18. Oh no! Don't tell me that. But you never know if it's your real position. No, I'm in third, which is great. Fat Furby's in front of me. Good on you, Furby. Good race. I bloody wish I had beaten you. But that's what I get for making a wrong call on tyre strategy. So, I would have had you, mate. I would have had you, Furby. But it just didn't happen. And I'm pretty comfortable about keeping my position for the last lap. I mean, it's one lap. You can see I've got a comfortable distance. I don't really have to worry. Perfect amount of fuel, and I finished 14th, so I'm 4 off. Like I said, I should have finished basically around where Tazar is, 9th, 10th. That's where I should have finished. I would have been fighting hard with Tazar. I'm pretty sure he's a better driver than me, so I probably would have ended up in 10th. But I'll take what I can get. It's a high enough lobby that even that is 127 points, so I thought I'll keep it. So that was the race. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I'm not a better commentator. I'm trying to get better at it. I just wing it as I see fit. But anyway, I'll see you next video. Until then, look after yourselves. be good to each other. See ya.